The game now loading up, or at least I'm in here. Gandair, you still doing your fraps?
Yep, just started the recording right now. On the top of the little display here, we have Dom4Fun. We have the Elk playing as Talon, Spawnlegacy playing as Lulu, Lyssic playing as Malphite, LazerBeamz playing as Kassadin, and GeneralDirection playing as Jarvan IV. I'm Gandair. Casting with me is
FourCourtJester, and we're going to be looking at the Boom Boom Blitzcrank. I'm kind of more of a fan of his legendary skin, but Jax, minus points for no packs. Midnight Ahri, I don't even know how to say that word. The Genie. I'm calling him the Genie. And the Little Knight Amumu. He's a cute one, that Little Knight Amumu. I'm really curious what the Amumu is going to be bringing to the table here.
You can do an AP build with Amumu. It's fragile. His mobility is low, but his damage output is kind of crazy.
Yeah, the crying and the ultimate kabam.
Yep. Or you can just do the build him tanky, have him be a disruptor. He's a really, really good defender if you do that. Just his ability to kind of like walk around, splash that damage everywhere, get everybody's shoes all wet, keeps him from capping. And load into the game now. We have Dom4Fun on the left, and we have it's Poon Slayer on the right.
I do believe so.
I'm sorry. And look at Jax's build down there. You can see him starting with a Sheen, no boots, and Mal's Catalyst, no boots. And that's something that you don't see too often. You don't see people skipping out on the boots first. But Sheen is an extremely strong item, and if you start out with it against people that haven't built anything really defensive yet, it's gonna give you a big boost in that initial fight at the windmill. The problem is staying alive to really employ the benefit of Sheen's active effect, the proc, or I forget what the term is for that style of effect. And if you can do that effectively, you will put out a significant amount of extra damage on the enemy team. But it also sort of makes you bait to get focused. This works well on Jax because of his counterattack, though. He's able to sort of leap strike in, and if he wants to counterattack his way back out, or counterattack in leap strike back out. So he has his ability to retreat from a fight and be able to sort of get away from it, wait for the cooldown on Sheen to happen, and then go back in and keep delivering that extra damage. Be nice to see how well they employ that.
I was really confused why my camera was moving on its own, but yeah, we got directed camera now. This is my first time using it. Huzzah! But hey, guys, they're off and away to the races. Malzahar, you did say he takes that Catalyst first, which is expected. He's going to be that bottom. He's probably going to be, not really too concerned about speed. He's not too concerned about too much other than just making sure that he can stay in that bottom lane all by himself without really too much hassle. And now you can see everyone's come up top, and we are ready for the windmill fight. Amumu trying to get a little bit there, but we got ourselves a good old standoff.
Grab that Blitzcrank, gets Lulu. Lulu's taking a lot of damage. Gonna get taken out almost immediately. We got a force push from Kassadin, splash a lot of damage on the team. Exhaust going off on Jax. They know how dangerous it is. He's gonna get chased out of the fight. Knock up on Kassadin, but he's gonna back off. Both teams looking for a comfortable spot to re-engage at this point. And Blitzcrank misses with the grab, and maybe a little bit too far extended. He's gonna get taken out there, and with J4 up at the fight now, it looks like things are starting to swing in favor of Dom4Fun.
Can Lulu get that last shot off onto Jax? No, Jax will be getting away with his GeneralDirection. Not looking so good, but Spawnlegacy just shooting people from afar right up behind her. So now it is going to be her versus the little Amumu. But we do got the revives now coming in. Here comes the Blitz. He's going to grab that easily right on top of Lulu, and she is going to have to just try to kite him a little bit. Now, Malphite has come up again as well. Kelairis is just sitting there, just trying to be more annoying, but it does look very overwhelming, like blue team's going to be grabbing this, but we are not done yet. Here comes Ahri now, J4 coming up, and Amumu now, unfortunately, having to run the other way. And they will take the windmill for that quick early lead.
Yeah, it was neutral for quite a long time there. You see the revives making a little bit of a difference in how long that stayed neutral. That would have gone a little bit differently, had people not had that. Now it is secured by Dom4Fun. Over at the bottom end of the map, however, the Elk has Malzahar pushed up against his tower, and he's having to recapture it.
Yeah, I was noticing that. A little curious as to Malzahar, but he's not AD Malzahar. He's actually going to be ability power Malzahar tonight.
Ability Malzahar? Oh, that's interesting. I'm very curious.
Yeah, I think a lot of us said, like, oh, it's going to be attack damage. And if you take a look at him, he's not running armor pen. He's not running damage runes. He has 60 ability power.
Yeah, and Talon getting picked off down here by the combination of Blitzcrank and Amumu. Amumu's hanging out in those bushes there. Kassadin's going to rift walk into this fight, and he's going to start beating up on Blitzcrank. Amumu's going to get taken out by Lulu, and Blitzcrank maybe going to make it out. No, rift walk from Kassadin. Kassadin, excellent chase from that rift walk ability. And now Malzahar getting picked on by Lulu and Cass, and it looks like they are in a good position to go for that bottom turret.
The ultimate comes out just in time, but not enough. Oh, creeps are actually going to be taking out that Lulu, but we do have a full frontal assault up top. Jax is running that storm buff, and he is here with Ahri trying to do some damage onto this point, but it does not look like they have the creep wave enough to really dent this. On a 2v2 situation, especially two very tanky champions such as Jarvan and Malphite, it's going to be very hard to crack this. It is slowly going down, however. I mean, it was about 3/4. Now it's down to 1/4. So as long as they keep up the pressure, and now with the reinforcements, does look like Poon Slayers have a good chance of taking this, but they had to force that Garrison.
Up with the Garrison there buys just enough time for Cass to get able to fight. The big engagement starts to break out up there. Jax diving in. You got the silence from Blitzcrank there, enabling them to kill Malphite. You got the Cataclysm going down, but it's not going to be of too much consequence as Kassadin's able to get picked off. But they are so low on hit points, Lulu may be able to clean this up, especially with that clutch last-minute Garrison saving that tower. And it looks like
wow,
she's going to be able to successfully defend that. Excellent, excellent timing with that Garrison.
That was at least 2 Garrisons right there. Might have been actually both Garrisons on the team, but I'm now checking out down south. The Elk with this Talon. I don't know what's going on in this bottom lane, but that armor penetration is doing a huge number to Malzahar, who's not exactly in top form right now.
No, not at the moment. Talon, I tell you, I don't know what it is about the mechanics with Talon. All I see is them getting boots in the brutalizer and kicking my butt. So, I've still got a little bit to learn about his mechanics to speak more on them. But with Malzahar playing without that sort of tanky AD harass style, he's going to be a lot more vulnerable to burst damage. And I think that's what we're seeing down at the bottom lane.
Mm-hmm. Now it's definitely working out in Talon's favor. I didn't really expect Talon to go bottom, but then again, I was looking at the team, it's like, I didn't really know who they would be going bottom. And it's just kind of funny, you know, we all assumed Malzahar would be down there with AD, but it's just not working out. We got some aggression up top. LazerBeamz jumps in, pretty much gets insta-gived with that silence as Amumu picks up that kill. Kelairis not looking so good. He's going to get chased off. They're going to let him live for now because defending this point, it will always take precedence. And a lot of gold right there as it looks like a kill exchange between Jax and Malphite. I don't know how Amumu or Jax got out of that, but they're going to be heading on town, and this means that Windmill will remain in Dom4Fun's favor for now.
That was a paper-thin fight there with Amumu and Jax's escape, and I feel that if they had stayed up there, they may have been able to dive that turret all at once and be able to secure it. Ahri now doing the best that she can to unseat Lulu for this, and she's going to Spirit Rush in, and no! That's very, very scary.
Get served!
She's getting chased right on out of there. No, miss, this is Lulu's house. You do not have an invitation. We got the bandage toss, and Jax coming up there to dive on Lulu and going to pick her off, but Ahri getting caught being just a little more than a speed bump as Dom4Fun comes back up to the windmill.
That Windmill now neutral. There is no tower right there. And LazerBeamz thought maybe he could take a shot at it with the cap, but it is going to have to be a fight. We do got the dodge going off from Jax, but I'm not too sure it actually landed on anyone. GeneralDirection, however, with the leap strike is going to be dropping with a hockey stick. That is Jax. And the 3-on-2 is going to be this top. We got nobody with revives ready to go, and an insta-give landing on top of Kassadin's face. That's going to leave us into a 3v1 situation. All we can do is really just delay. That's all you can do right there, Malphite. So job well done, but top going to Poon Slayers as bottom did go to the Elk, and you know he's doing a really good job pushing this lane and insta-giving Ahri, it seems.
Absolutely shredding that. He's going to make a winter coat out of her, but gets caught in the Malzahar ultimate and gets picked off. Having revenge for his fallen teammate there as he takes his tower back down at the bottom lane.
Yeah, GG, well played. You get that goo under you and an ultimate, and yeah, that's going to be it for you. As he did drop, he's not going to blow his revive. I'm not even sure he's rocking revive, but up top, you know, it is going to be another paper-thin kill, but we do trade it off with the Rift Walk, and now it is going to be a 2v1 aggression up top. Ahri's nowhere in range. GeneralDirection going to be trying to work on this. They do got a generally strong creep wave coming out of here. Dominion4Fun has a good chance of taking this, or at least neutraling it. Here comes that Malphite as well, so 3-on-1. It's for sure lost at this point.
That fight started with Blitzcrank getting a very, very nice grab on Lulu, but that left them out in the lane, susceptible to, well, what ended up happening there. And Amumu tried to hold on that for as long as he can, but not quite with the damage that he needed to be able to kill all those creeps. Things mellowing out for just a moment here. Looks like Sojiro Jax is going to be going for that center relic, and Kassadin not quite showing up in time to stop him. Going to do some damage to his shield. Oh, there goes that glitter lance. Very, very strong slow right there. And J4 and the rest of the team in hot pursuit. They do not like Jax, ladies and gentlemen. And even though they strike away right through Amumu, using Amumu as a door there. We got the taunt goes off on Lulu, and she is going to get ignited and get taken down. And Malphite's going to catch Jax over here and is going to get the kill off on him before he's able to escape.
Oh, he blew his ultimate for that.
They don't like Jax, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Blitzcrank over here having to deal with Kassadin, and there goes the Cataclysm down. When you want to secure an ult, ladies and gentlemen, or when you want to secure a kill, ladies and gentlemen, you throw your ult down. Don't even hesitate. It'll come back later.
Take the note out of Caitlin's book, kill secured. Yeah. So it's a good way to go. So a lot of ults going down there, a lot of death, but at the same time, it did look like this bottom point was in danger. Although it was defended very nicely, Talon did end up having to go back. Talon actually running with the Negatron cloak as well as the Merc treads now. So he is trying to beef up a little bit more in this magic damage because he does know who his lane partner is. It is Malphite, Malzahar. There, I slapped myself for you guys. But yeah, top town. It does look like Windmill going back to Poon Slayers.
There was a creep wave that had gone up there and was able to neutral that tower. J4 tried to get up there and capitalize it. J4 meaning Jarvan the 4th. General Direction for Dom4Fun was able to get up there and start trying to take that point back. But Ahri and crew headed up there and were able to route him away and re-secure that point. A little bit of action going on here. Ahri with a miss. And it looks like they're swinging down bottom pretty heavily to dump on Malzahar here.
Yeah, he's already at half health. Picks up the health. It's not going to matter. Insta-bam! See, I didn't say insta-kill because that was an insta-bam. But yeah, I need to go find a thesaurus for that word because we seem to just seeing, a lot of combos just one-shotting champions at this point. And you see Blitz trying to do a little bit of harass, trying to delay the point, not working. We got the top gank squad going around, Amumu and Jax.
Very backdoor action from both sides here. Both teams just kind of splitting up and going different directions. Almost as if they're trying to
3 points under attack.
Crazy. They'll get into a fight with Talon. That's a Talon. You don't want to get into a fight.
That's a bad idea.
Talon, that burst, absolutely annihilating her there. Lyssic's Malphite getting chased away from the middle point by Sojiro and Kelairis, and it looks like Lulu's going to pick up that point. Lulu's going to go up top, try and secure it, and
she got it.
She's got that. Yeah. Jack's not quite able to save it, and now it's a 4-cap on the wrong side of the map for Dom4Fun.
Yeah. That was a weird exchange of points. I mean, it was just like everyone went to a different place. We had 2 fights, one that went each way, and then just caps. That's all it was. It was supremely weird. You can see Elk defending bottom very nicely, is going to avoid that hook from Blitz, so Blitz having a lot of hard time down there. It does look like up here by the drill, Red will be able to reclaim it, but it's still not looking that great in their favor. I mean, they've cracked the 400 mark on top of Dom4Fun, but they're still way under in the points.
Cataclysm now to try and take care of Jax here. Jax trying to leap strike away from him, but it's only pushing him further into enemy territory there, and he's going to get intercepted by Kassadin as Dom4Fun takes that point up at the top. Amumu and Ahri looks like they're going to get the neutral uncontested. The cap, though, a little unsure if they're going to be able to make that in time. It looks like they are not quite going to get that.
So close.
And without the tower defense, from its damage, they are going to...
Oh, creeps!
Got the tower! Score 1 for the creeps. Go, LazerBeamz, you can do it! You can do it! It's just a Malphite and Kassadin.
Yeah. Creeps finally finished that off, but now with 4 top, that is going to be a very uncontestable point. So you see Blitz, he was heading up top. He's like, nah, I got this. I'll go over here, start peeling them away, because he does not want them to come south to help out Talon, and it does look like Talon is now backed off that point. So, back to a 3-2 split, although it does look like this has now been neutraled, but what's the life expectancy of Blitz? At what cost?
Yeah, Blitz taking a lot of fire there, going down. He did a very, very smart thing by only getting the neutral and then fleeing. You don't always have time to get that full cap, but you can usually squeeze in a neutral just narrowly before people can recall and actually get back to their tower. Talon defending this bottom point and forcing Jax and Malz away from it. J4 going to get that relic.
Garrison.
He's going to go ahead and pass that right up. Sojiro going to go for his Storm Shield. No one's going to turn around. They're going to let him get that. And they're going to make a move up here at the top. And Garrison saving that tower. Little miss with the Ahri taunt there. She's going to spirit dash out of there. We got a stun off on Kassadin, but Amumu overextending himself way too much.
Damn. Yeah, Lulu actually got destroyed up top. She's now used her revive. She's coming back up here, but a shutdown coming out on top of Jarvan. It's really hard to start putting down Jarvan late game, but a good Rift Walk, and LazerBeamz, unfortunately, is now going to pay with 2 shutdown streaks, landing on top of Jax. That's going to propel his money a good amount, but now going 3-on-1. Lulu, why did you revive and die immediately? I could not tell you, but she's going to be out of the running for another 20 seconds, and this is a good chance to start getting a 3-cap going for Poon Slayers.
After they were, Malzahar was actually able to defend Talon down bottom there, not losing that tower, but Talon had recently come back. There's defense successful for the moment up top from Dom4Fun.
Yeah. Kind of looks silly now, because they got melted up top.
Yeah, that was, oops.
Yeah, oops. You see a Quicksilver sash on Talon, so you know that he really does not want to deal with that ultimate coming out from Malzahar whatsoever. And this is really a stupidly hard lane for Malzahar now. He's only rocking 200 ability power, and he had to build into Frozen Heart.
Blitzcrank down to back him up for a moment. If Blitzcrank can land a, some nice CC there, he might be able to do something to this. Oh, the tower got neutral. Malzahar's going to have to take that back. Letting Blitzcrank deal with Talon. Misses with the grab, got the mana shield activated, and I don't know if he's quite gonna get out of this.
Oh,
that's
hurtful,
painful.
Hurtful. Oh, and now the overextension. But while all this was going down up top, it does look like Red finally is going to be able to secure this point by chasing off. Oh, we're gonna block. We're gonna pop the Ghost. Okay, well, I guess we really wanted that, but yeah, as expected, Malzahar does drop bottom. He immediately resurrects. He's going to get over here, but I'm not too sure this is a fight he can win.
It's looking a little grim for him, but he, for the moment, has chased Kassadin away, and see, that's the importance of Revive right there. That tower would have been neutralized had he not employed that immediately as he did. And Dom4Fun going for another cap, or not Dom4Fun, Dom4Fun losing a cap here in the middle of the map. We got J4, Lulu, Malphite, the whole team coming up for it. That point was captured. A lot of damage going down on Sojiro Jax here. Got the Malphite ultimate in, and Dom4Fun is going to clean that up. And you can see now they're splitting Malphite off up to the top, knowing that the rest of the enemy team is dead. They only need one to cap that, and they're going to send the rest up top.
That was painful to watch, sir. Very painful. Oh, so painful. Elk still doing his duty down here. He is going to be able to defend this at least a little longer. Will it be enough for Kassadin to come in? He is going to be ready for the Rift Walk. Gets off the kill. Goes for the double. Oh, Talon with the revive. He comes back here. No problem. So, yeah, they easily defend bottom. They get that windmill top from that split. And this is going to be putting us back into a 3-cap lead, which means we only got roughly 40 seconds left unless Poon Slayers can make something happen.
Getting caught in the middle there, trying to get away with the land between the stun from the Banish Toss, the taunt from Ahri. She is going to get taken out. Jax coming up there just because he can. Gonna try to capture that Sun Relic, but Kassadin right there on the spot to put some damage on him and chase him away.
Now we got 2 up top up against this Malphite, but in comes Jarvan for the support. Everything from Ahri is going to be missing out on that skill shot, but now it does look like big reinforcements. 4-on-3 up top. Right now, where is everyone else? But multiple fights going around that point, and people really want this point. The tower going down, going to be taking out Jax, giving that kill off to Kassadin, and the Amumu ult going off. That's going to seal the deal.
Extremely well played ult by Amumu there. Used it at an absolutely perfect time.
What is Mumu running? It is kind of an AD or an AP Amumu.
It's got some a little bit of splash damage. She's got the belt. Looks more of a supporty kind of build to me.
Yeah, 25% cooldown, 9 penetration with 5%, 2% spell vamp. So, you know, it does look more of just an AP armor hybrid.
Lots of bandage tosses to stun, the shorter cooldown, the ult, splash little damage around with that sunfire and that little little sadness.
Crying.
I forget what it's called. I'm sorry.
Yep.
And both teams positioning in the middle of the map here, looking like they're going to try and make a move for top or bottom. Could go either way right now.
Well, Sojiro's taking a lot of push here, or sorry, poke, not push. But Ahri from behind, they're able to actually destroy Kassadin. She's throwing it around her ult. It's really staying in the back, able to put out a lot of damage onto that, and they do a very nice defense up top.
Get a kill very quickly. A lot of focus damage going off there, forcing Dom4Fun to pull back. At the bottom end of the map, however, we have Lulu and Talon in a position where they want to engage on this Malzahar, but they haven't quite found a spot to do it. And seeing Jax come down, they are going to retreat right away.
Is Jax is going to curve down into Talon. Talon with the silence gets off a little bit of poke, but we do get the stun off, and he is going to have to use his ultimate to get on out of that sticky situation.
Caught in the bushes over here by Amumu and Blitzcrank up near the windmill, and run them around, trying to run them into Malphite, but not quite able to be saved by the Rockman there. Got a Blitz pull there, got a taunt Ahri, lots of crowd control going down. Lyssic gonna get killed there, and wow.
Oh, nice double bottom as well.
I only caught the end of that, but that was really impressive the way they were able to take them down. But the Elk coming down and chase them away from that point. And Poon Slayers is in an okay spot right now. If they can keep this up, they will be able to turn this game around.
Yep, 3 points is better than 2, the age-old saying. 19 points to their name, so literally if we lose 1 point, it could be the end of the round. Like, it's going to take a lot to recap it back, or at least get it down to neutral, just to stop that timer.
Doing his best to get these creeps forced off there. He doesn't want any damage being put on that tower. And we have Lulu, see her chilling in the bushes right here. She's looking for a spot to engage on this Malzahar, and it looks like they may have found it. We got the silence going off on him right there. We got the ultimate from Lulu and from Talon, pulling all of the damage on that once, and
big damage.
Are going to get this point. How will they be able to capture it though? It goes down to neutral. Clock's not moving in either direction, and Amumu going the long way around, not opting to go down there and interrupt that.
Nah, it's because of the kill. He wanted the kill. He had blood in his eyes. He had the thirst for human flesh. And he got it. Like, they got the kill. But, nah, that could be a game decider. You got top already pushing down as well. We got the ultimates coming down on top of Elk. But Elk is just too strong with that support. And it takes so long. I mean, Blitz is now down. We're not looking at a very healthy Amumu. We do have the cap coming from loumonger. 4, 3, 2. Oh, they're going to stop it at 3. And now, again, this top aggression into the middle, onto this factory, it's going to be very key for keeping a lot of blue team busy.
It's very important that they do not lose either Ahri or Jax at this point. With the rest of the team spread out along bomb end of the map, losing even one of them could make it impossible for them to defend that point. It's already looking grim as it is.
Yeah, Lulu already trying to do a little bit of peeling action. Goes for that point. Is going to be finding Blitzcrank in here as well as Amumu, so trying to run a little bit of interference, but we do got kills going down on top of the point. Jax does drop. Ahri looks like she's able to get over the wall, and in comes Amumu. He's able to just keep him in place long enough for Ahri to pick up that kill, but LazerBeamz can really chunk down Ahri at this point, as well as a Malphite, and a shutdown coming out on top of that Ahri. Now it does look like Kassadin is going to live for now, and we're playing kind of ping pong. Robz is able to take out Lulu in all this, and it does look like bottom lane is not looking good again as well.
Yeah, we got Talon down here at the bottom end of the point. If he's able to neutral this, it's going to seal things very, very quickly here. And that neutral does go down. And are they going to be able... Oh, we have a neutral on the opposite side of the map.
Capped!
Blitzcrank able to neutral that point.
Blitz doing his duty. Good job, Blitz. Go for the gold. Go for the gold. We got a lot of pressure down south. Elk has to back on out of that. This is a very important part right now, because with this neutral, it's going to go up very quickly. Now, where can Dom4Fun go? Are they going to be pressuring top? Are they going to be pressuring bottom? The time is ticking. It's very frayed nerves for Poon at this point.
Barely gets that Storm Shield there. Storm Shield Jax is a very dangerous thing to have to deal with if you are an enemy team. That extra health that it gives you makes it much easier for him to jump in and engage. And they're hanging out. They're both heading up towards the windmill, but they're fighting off the point. Jax trying to get to it as best he can. Ahri retreating in the same direction. And Kelairis moving up. We got Robz grabbing Lulu there, keeping her out of the fight. And it looks like they are going to chase her away. J4 coming up from the back.
Oh, good.
Cataclysm going down there. A double kill for Jax. Trying to get Lyssic down now. Kassadin just spraying some damage in here or there. And Robz going to take him out. And...
Come on, Blitz. We believe in you, Blitz. We believe in you.
Misses with the grab.
Oh, the miss. Oh, the miss. Alright, well, I'm not interested in Blitz anymore. I don't know what Amumu's doing, but he's going to get caught out really hard. Those revives coming into play. Oh my goodness, this actually might be really terrible for Robz. He had the shield already popped, and now That's 4 up top, and that means that
Yep,
this is
with
going to
those
be a
revives
GG
coming
well played.
in, at the in the final couple of moments there.
Bam.
That's what sealed the deal for him. Otherwise, there probably would have been one more engagement.
If you can't take anything home out of these guys, Revive
Take Revive!
wins you
It's
games.
not trolling, it's good.
Revive. Oh my goodness.